Yesterday, just that chip on your shoulder. Everyone talking about a neutral AFC Championship game, not even thinking about you guys. How much did that motivate you coming into this?
You better send those refunds.
I'm from the city where they gotta play us. Fuck a coin flip, it's time to pay up. Don't cross the middle, 21 in the cut. We ain't hiding from nobody, run and tell them it's up. I'm from the city where they gotta play us. Fuck a coin flip, it's time to pay up. Don't cross the middle, 21 in the cut. We ain't hiding from nobody, run and tell them it's up. Back-to-back champs, kings of the north with it. Thinking they can hang with us, still ain't jumped out the porch with it. Long bomb to chase every Sunday, watch him go and get it. Double up on him, then we gon' double down on T. Higgins. Then throw Boyd in the mix, now you really iffy. Every Sunday showing boys how to really gritty. They try to shuffle up the game on us, but they ain't icky. Flip the coin, kick the toe Roger to go and get it. Never know what's gonna happen when Joe drop back. He get shiesty in the pocket, I get shiesty on the track. Nobody on the team all pro, that's all cap. Most all around team in the NFL, that's all fact. Ain't came across nobody yet that seem like they can hang with us. They said we couldn't be Buffalo, but see how we call they bluff. Underdogs every week, they keep on trying to label us. Put your money on us, even if Vegas don't favor us. No matter what, we really came up, now it's hard to fail. I dare you come across that middle, Von gon' ring your bell. I know we under they skin, them boys built frail. Eli Apple out there chirping like a next tail. You don't want Salmon Trey to come off them ends. Rita clogging up the middle like a big body Benz. Right behind them Logan and Pratt, the turnover twins. Jesse Bates in the backfield just to clean up the loose ends. We just drafted Cam and drafted Hill. Instant gratification every time that they on the field. We can't go back to what we was, cause that's the loser way. It's been hard to throw on us since we picked up a Woozy. It's like win after win, feel like we could really do it. Zach Taylor doing his thing for the city, I give it to him. And I bet Samazi will find a hole if you give it to him. Hayden Hurst don't need a hole, he just plan on running through him. Just hand it off to 28 and let him do the dash. Getting hit by BJ Hill probably feel like a car crash. Every week it seem like Lou digging deeper in his bag. And if the game on the line, all my favorite money match. I'm from the city where they gotta play us. Fuck a coin flip, it's time to pay up. Don't cross the middle, 21 in the cut. And we ain't hiding from nobody, run and tell them it's up. I'm from the city where they gotta play us. Fuck a coin flip, it's time to pay up. Don't cross the middle, 21 in the cut. And we ain't hiding from nobody, run and tell them it's up.
What do we say, dog? They gotta play us!
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the show. This is Bengals Talk with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, the Iceman, Jeff Trunapole. And as always, I'm bringing you sports from a West Side point of view right here in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio, home of the back-to-back AFC North champion, Cincinnati Bengals. Now, do me a favor. If you found the show, hit that like and subscribe button. Smash that thumbs up. You guys are awesome. I'm up to 2,166 subscribers. Now, if you're watching on Facebook or Twitter and you have yet to subscribe to my channel, why not? Please do so. Please go to the YouTube channel, Bengals Talk with Strawberry Ice. Hit the subscription button, hit the bell for the notification, and every time I go live, you'll be notified. Also, exclusively in the YouTube chat crew, we're doing super chats. So if you want to support the show, you got something for Crazy Dale to answer, some WWE question for our boy, Angelo Dawkins, give me a super chat. I would greatly appreciate it. And as always, I'm coming to you live from this glorious place down here at the Ice Cave. And the Ice Cave is brought to you by T Properties. T Properties, quality housing for quality people. Check out their website at www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your rental property management needs and your rental needs. And you know what I wear it every single day. I got the hat on today. I got the shirt. We got the beer. But you get the merchandise at jackpotjoey9.com. Portions of the proceeds go to the Joe Burrow Hunger Relief Fund. The beer is from Brink Brewery. Make sure you go support it, and you're supporting a good cause as well. What's up to everybody in the chat here? Let's see here. I think, Strangers First, Next Level. What's up, Matthew? What's up? Crypt Keeper. Jerome's in there. Pork Chop's in there. Foxy's in there. Wait, Foxy is waiting for something particular. He said, wonder if he's wearing a pimp chain. I don't know. You just got to wait and see if he's wearing a chain or not. I couldn't tell you. I have no idea. Anyway, let's see here. Kevin's in there. Will's in there. Angry Kibosh on the Bengals on the with the bros next to we got lots of cool people in there. What's up, everybody? Anyway, Dale's telling me to hurry the hell up. All right, fine. Let's just get to Dale. Jesus. I'll say hi to the people in the chat.
I know, but get on with it. This man's got WrestleMania coming up. He's packing and everything else.
Why am I talking to you?
I don't know.
Welcome to the show, WWE superstar Angelo Dawkins. Woo! What's up, man? Hey, you got
what's good? You already know, baby. You already know.
Knew you were gonna like that, Foxy.
Foxy is enjoying this right now. He's very, very excited. Very, very excited. So what's going on, man? You excited about the offseason? Are you excited? Actually, first question. Where were you at when we signed Orlando Brown?
I was at a nice, lovely hotel with my son and my girlfriend because we were having a little staycation back in Orlando. And yeah, they were asleep, and I was watching March Madness, and I was just scrolling down my phone, and I just all of a sudden see Orlando Brown. I'm like, oh, he probably re-signed with the Chiefs. I was like, nope, he signed a 4-year deal, $64 million with the Bengals. I was like, what? Oh,
You woke him up, didn't you? You woke him up.
Nah, I didn't. I was about to, then I looked and I saw they was sleeping. I was like, oh. But when they woke up the next morning, I was loud. When they was asleep, I was quiet. But yeah, I like just went to the bathroom, closed the door, and I was like, ah! You know what I'm saying? You can't wake them up, but you got to be excited. You know what I'm saying? Like, I started like punching air, like, let's go.
That's like I was laying in my bedroom, like I done like once again, like I'm going to today, like 4 or 5 shows, like 6 hours in a row.
We're waiting for a free agent signing after we're done with this day, by the way.
It's almost 10:30 at night, and I'm like, all right, nothing's gonna happen. And somebody in our group chat sent that, and I was like, oh, that's probably a fake account, you know. I didn't really believe it. So I clicked on it and seen, oh, okay, that person had a couple 100,000, whatever. It's official. And I'm like, okay, oh yeah, you know. I was like, just start yelling. Then next thing I know, like, my youngest, which she's turning 13, so it ain't like she's that young. But
yeah.
But she, you know, she's like, what? Like she's getting ready to go to bed too. She's like, what is wrong with you? You know, I'm like, we got Orlando Brown. She could care less, but I was hyped.
I called Dale.
Pumped.
Dude, I called Dale. I said, we're going live. He goes, I'm laying in bed. I said, I don't care. Get up.
Yeah. This signing was big because I ain't gonna lie. I was like, yo, we really ain't making no moves for free agency. I'm like, I mean, I guess we could build in the draft, I guess. All right, cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I trust the front office now. We seem like we're going in the right direction. And I was like, yo, all right, we're just going to see. And then they made that sign. I was like, oh, they were playing. Okay. They was playing possum for a minute. They wanted to fool everybody in Cincinnati and be like, oh, y'all thought we was the same? Heck, nah, bro. Drop that Orlando Brown signing on them right now. Boom. Just drop bombs. They came out with the Woj bomb, the Shefty bomb, Shams bomb, like all bombs at once.
All the bombs.
So how do you think? I don't know if this happens to you, but it's been happening to us on Twitter. Lots of Chiefs fans going, Orlando Brown's washed. He's no good anymore. I was like, yeah, you say that because we signed him now.
Right.
Yeah, he's trash all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, that's pretty weird. But then, like, they offered, what was his name from Jacksonville?
Juwan Taylor.
Juwan Taylor. I was like,
right tackle to left tackle. And they paid him more money than we paid Orlando.
Yeah, $80 million for 4 years.
I mean, he seemed pretty solid, you know. I was like, all right, cool. I can't believe it. And like one of my boys, Baron Corbin, he was like the only one that was like realistic about that. He was like, bro, like that's a huge get. Like, I don't think people understand it. Like, Kansas City fans are just mad because he didn't re-sign with them. But like, bro, like, and think about this. He was guaranteed way more money than what he was at Cincy. So that should tell you something right there. There was something like, I don't know if something was going on in Kansas City or whatever, but like, it was just like, you know what? Yeah. Nah, bro, I want to go block for Joe Burrow instead of Pat Mahomes. You know, I was like, hey, and like, look, don't get me wrong. I'm all for it. I love it. I mean, it ain't like he's going from Patrick Mahomes to Zach Wilson, you know, Patrick Mahomes to Davis Mills. You know, like, not against those dudes, but like, who's one of the only quarterbacks besides Tom Brady that's been able to give Pat Mahomes go? Joe Burrow. Joe Shiesty, you know what I'm saying? Joe Burr. And he was like, "Yo, I want to bring a championship to Cincinnati," and I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it.
You gotta say Jackpot Joey for the brand for Jeff.
Jackpot Joey.
There you go, baby. There you go. Thank you. Appreciate it. But the thing is, too, Angelo, he actually called. Well, I don't know if Orlando called, but his agent called the Bengals. Which me and Dale have offered to make phone calls for the Bengals.
Yeah, if they need extra guys to make calls to agents, I got them.
Yeah.
Hey man, if they need somebody to hook them up with wrestler tickets, you know what I'm saying? Tell them to hit me. Hey, look, bro, I know somebody. Y'all want to go to a wrestler show before y'all go to join the Cincinnati Bengals? Hey, I'm your guy.
There you go. Exactly. All right, we already got a $5 super chat from Dustin, so I appreciate it, Dustin. All right, Dustin says, no matter what, we still, I think he means still do in free agency. No matter what, we still do in free agency.
No matter what we do, we need to go after O-line every draft.
Okay, do. There you go. Yeah.
Of course. Lineman is a very big part in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Depth is a key in the NFL. There's positions that you want to have amazing depth in, and O-line is definitely one of them. And like we saw both ends of the spectrum the past 2 seasons. Super Bowl, when we made it to the Super Bowl, the O-line was okay, but it was still had some big glaring holes. And then this year, 3 of our starters get hurt. Guys step up, but it also hurt us in the end. And it was just we got to keep improving. We got to keep having depth no matter what. So, I agree. Definitely go after O-lineman. And it's a pretty deep draft for O-lineman this year, too. So, that's the cool part. It's not like they have to go reach for somebody. It's there's going to be a couple diamond in the roughs there.
Well, I'll start here. You being a Buckeye fan like myself, what are your thoughts on DeJuan Jones and that man meat at right tackle with Orlando Brown at left tackle?
Let's go!
Man meat.
Let's
go! What do you think about that combination potentially?
I love it. Ain't nobody getting around DeJuan Jones. Come on, man. 6'8". You know what I'm saying? What's a 7'4" wingspan? You know what I'm saying? That's a grown man, all right? Athletic, too. I know y'all. I know they showed him playing basketball in high school and all that stuff. Hey, look, CJ Stroud and them said that they starting 5 on the football team would beat the basketball team in basketball. That's how confident they are, right? And that's because of the big man, the big fella, DeJuan Jones. They get him. Whoo! Watch out.
The only thing is, people are saying he might be a late second round, early third round, dude. They're saying we might be able to get him at 60.
Hey,
dude,
look,
I'm running to the table if they get that.
Hey, look, this is one thing you can always expect in the draft. All right, you never know. You never know what somebody needs in whatever round they're in. It depends on what players are there. You know what I'm saying? Especially when we get to 28, it depends on what players are there. I think we should go after the best player on the board first round. And if DeJuan Jones is there in the second round, you take him right there because we don't know. I treat the NFL draft like I do my fantasy football draft. We're thinking ahead, we'll be thinking we're about to get this dude in a certain round. He gets picked a round before us, or 5 picks before us. I should have had it. I should have got him when I had the chance. It's like one of those deals. You know what I'm saying?
All right. I know you're a lot busier than I am, but do you have a favorite for the first round pick for the Bengals, or a couple favorites? Or
that's a tough one.
Put him on a spot now. You put him on a spot.
I know.
Busy. He's packing.
I know.
For WrestleMania. He might.
Jeff, listen. I started with that.
Man, there's a couple guys that come to mind. And if they fall down, obviously, I feel like the Bengals have to get these dudes no matter what. If they're there for the taking, at least one of them. Obviously, Jackson Smith and Jigba is one. I feel like he might be a mid to late first round pick. Bijan Robinson, if he's there, man, that's the way that they hyping him up and the way he's built. He can run, he can line up in the receiver position, got hands. Yeah, Swiss Army knife, but it's RB1 worthy. And if those two dudes, one of those two dudes are there, I say you got to take those. But That being said, the tight end from Notre Dame, Mayer,
Yep.
and
Local boy.
then
Yep.
the tight end from Georgia, Darnell Washington, man. That talk about a specimen. That dude's
Yep.
6'7", 260,
6'7", 6'8".
six, run a 4.5.
Yeah.
See, man, like that's
crazy.
a man child right there. You know what I'm saying? Like
He
that
needs to be
dude's
a
gonna be
wrestler.
Hey, I agree. I agree.
He could be a wrestler. Angelo could be the Bengals tight end because right now we ain't got nothing.
Yes,
on the tight end
Angelo.
right now.
Angelo Dawkins.
Angelo, you ready?
The next
For
Bengals
try
tight
out?
end. Let's go, baby.
Hey, come on. You know what I'm saying? I can run routes. You know what I'm saying? I can run routes. Line me up where I'm at.
All right,
Let's go.
So you being an Ohio State fan, now the rumors are going crazy, and our boy Greg Luther is going nuts.
Yeah,
He's ripping his
he
shirt
went
off,
crazy earlier,
annoying the
about
neighbors around his neighborhood, running around shirtless. But hey, Angelo, are you on Zeke Natty?
So to fill you in, if you didn't see it, did you see he's narrowed down his list to 3 teams?
Yeah, Jets, Eagles, and Bengals.
And he's supposed to be flying in here now, supposedly by Bleacher Report, is what we've been heard.
Yeah, he may be coming in for a visit. But I don't know if that's official.
Well, I did see what a certain running back from the New York Jets said, hey, I think our running back room is good. We don't need Zeke. So in my mind, it's down to 2 teams. Eagles, Cincinnati. Now, the question
that's
is,
what I'm reading. I'm reading that the Eagles, and this is from, it's some stuff on Twitter, which that was in our group chat. That's where Pork Chop's getting it from, too. I don't know how legit this source is. 88,000 views on it, but that don't mean nothing.
That don't mean shit.
Yeah. Philly is happy with the running backs they have now. So they're kind of saying, like, the Eagles may be out and it'd be down to the Jets and Bengals. And the Jets have Breece Hall, who was a rookie last year, and Michael Carter. And
we got jackpot Joey Burrow. Who would you have thrown the ball to? Don't say Aaron Rodgers because they don't have Aaron Rodgers yet. Don't say him.
Jackpot Joey. Come on now.
That's my boy.
Come on now.
Give me a fist bump.
I mean, look, if Zeke comes to Cincy, look, man, that'll be, hey, let's eat. Let's eat. I'm down for it. I'm all for it. Him and Joe Mixon sharing the backfield. Great 1-2 punch. Obviously, be great to have 1,800 yards Zeke walking through the door, but that just ain't him no more.
We ain't got,
got a lot of
mileage
time travel to get excited like Greg did. I'm like,
Angelo, Greg was so excited. I said, dude, you do realize we're not getting 2015 Zeke. We're getting 2023 Zeke. There's a difference. So
national title run Zeke from Ohio State was
right. Yeah, he was. I would have been freaking out for getting him in 2015, not 2023. I'll take him.
But I will say this about Zeke. He what was I about to say? To be fair, his old line was kind of getting banged up towards the last couple years at for the Cowboys. So like Tyron Smith, Zach Martin, like all those bang.
But
our O-line stays healthy.
Pollard was still balling for the Cowboys, though.
Yep.
Yeah, but they were getting him outside on the edge and all this stuff. They were doing different stuff. They were like, AOZ, just run straight up the middle, bro.
Yeah.
You a north-south guy.
Hey, Greg. Dale, my dog's barking.
Okay. Well, what I like about Zeke is the fact that he can pass block. And P. Ryan was like 4th best overall in PFF for pass blocking. That's where I'm like, hey, bring somebody in that can pass block, and whether you pair him with Mixon or whether you pair him with a rookie, like, I think it's an okay move. Like, I'm not going to lose my mind and think he's all of a sudden going to be the Zeke that we've seen his first couple of years in the league or at Ohio State. But if you can get him for $2 million, like, why wouldn't you sign him?
Yeah, I think like if the price is there, if the price range is there, definitely. Obviously, like, man, look, we don't need Zeke to be like now. We don't need Zeke to be 1,800 Zeke. We don't need him to be league leading Zeke. necessarily, but having a healthy, hungry Zeke playoff time with a healthy, hungry Mixon as well, like who kind of had a down year in a way last year. He's
And
looking for a big bounce back.
a lot of people want to cut Mixon, so or have him restructure from his $12.7 million because his running backs don't get paid. So I know that's been a big hot topic on Twitter. What are your thoughts? Like, you want to keep Mixon around? I know he had a down year rushing, but he had a good year receiving, better than he's had.
Yeah. Man, talking about the money aspect, obviously,
I know.
That's not.
I know you don't want to get in other people's pockets. Like,
yeah, I mean, look, he worked his butt off to earn that. I mean, I also feel like my man's was averaging 7 yards in the Super Bowl a carry. I felt like we went away from him a lot in the Super Bowl too, when he honestly probably could have had like an unreal day that day. And
we always go away from the running game, though. When don't we?
That's and that's true. That's part of it too. Yeah. Then is like, if you're not gonna actually give him carries, and he should get carries, is that the fit, dude?
Yeah, I think he's been a part of the Bengals organization definitely on down years, and now they're like starting to pick up. So like, obviously, I totally like. If I was him, I definitely wouldn't restructure the contract unless like there's a mutual like, hey, look, bro, you do this, like our team gets better, we can spend more money in the free agency and all this stuff.
If you cut him, then he gets less money anyway.
I know, but okay. So here's what I said, Docs, and tell me if you feel similar. I tried to put myself in his mindset, and I said, if I'm asked to restructure and give up money that I feel like I earned, and then I'm in the huddle and they're extending the guys around me, whether those guys deserve it or not, I'm in the huddle with these guys. I'm going to be looking at them and thinking like, that was my money. You're making some of my money. I'm making less money. Yeah. I'm out here working my ass off.
Right.
And you're asking me to make less money. Not that these guys don't deserve it, but why are you taking that from me?
Yeah, man. Dude, that's a tough one.
That's why a restructure, I think, would be tough.
We're all humans. We all want to make as much money as we can. So, I mean, it's
already bad enough it's already bad enough, like, the league don't value running backs, which is insane. Because, I mean, outside, like, when it comes down to skill positions, they're involved in every aspect of the game. Like, they're basically a step under linemen, if you will. Like, They get the ball, they get tackled, and they got to stay in and block or chip or whatever. Like, but they got to like also run routes. They also got to like be able to pick up the blitz and all that stuff. So like, it's hard to try to once a running back signs for a big contract for a decent, like I don't even think Mixon's contract is like that crazy. Like,
no, crazy was what Zeke had. That's what was crazy. That's a big time contract. What he had.
Yeah, and so like if I'm Mixon, I wouldn't even take that. I'll listen to him on the restructure just to like see what we're talking about, and if it's something that like makes sense, and obviously if he wants to finish his career in Cincy, then okay, I'm all for it. But if it's like, nah, I don't know, I don't like this, dog. Like, just go ahead and give me my money. Because I don't think they're going to, like, no matter what happens, I don't think he's getting cut.
Really? Well, not now, maybe not. Maybe after the draft. We'll see how many running backs they get. But the thing is, if they restructure them, the only way it works for Mixon is if he gets a bonus. He gets that signing bonus, that money up front. Because let's just say they restructure it, and all right, you're going to get the same amount of money, but we're going to spread it out. Well, hell, they can still cut him, you know. So you're not guaranteed anything. So for Mixon, if you're going to restructure it, like, all right, I want some money up front.
I would definitely make sure there's a lump sum of that guaranteed outright, like no matter what.
That's the only way it works for him. So he has a guaranteed. All right, I'm getting this amount of money now, no matter what you guys do.
You got to give something, get something to be able to give something back to the team.
Exactly. All right, we got a wrestling question here from Next Level here. If I can bring it up here. There you go. I got a question.
Back, guys.
Go ahead. I got a question for Dawkins Ice. What's your favorite match you had in WWE so far, and what is your dream match? You could ask him for. Oh, actually, yeah. Anyway, asking you now. Go ahead.
My favorite match, I have to go with us versus the Usos at Money in the Bank last year. That was definitely my favorite match, even though we lost, but that was still definitely one of my favorite matches. And then my dream match is us, New Day, Usos, TLC for all the marbles.
Ooh, dude, I love TLC matches. Oh, dude, I'm for that. So, you're with full disclosure, you're packing for Mania. What's going on at Mania? You got a fatal 4-way? That's what's going on here?
Yeah, we got a fatal 4-way. It's us, the Street Profits, me, my brother Montez Ford, versus Alpha Academy, versus Braun Strowman and Ricochet, versus the Viking Raiders. So that's gonna be a fun little time in old SoFi Stadium. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, I can avenge the Bengals' loss in the Super Bowl in that stadium and come out with a win. You know.
Hell yeah! I'm hoping you guys will come out in orange and black. That would be awesome. So
that would be lovely.
Strowman, yeah, is Braun Strowman the biggest human you've ever seen? That dude is just ginormous.
Nah, Omos is bigger.
Oh my God, that's true.
Braun's a big dude. Don't get me wrong, but Omos is 7'4". He ain't beating that.
So who wins in the eating contest? Angelo Dawkins, Omos, or Braun Strowman?
Me.
Ah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's go. What we doing? Chicken wings, hamburgers? What we doing here?
Don't matter. Don't matter. My love for food and their stomachs are bigger than mine, so mine can stretch out a little bit more. And my love for food is nothing to take slightly. You know, I just love food.
So have you got them all privy to Skyline Chili? Or wait, first of all, are you a Skyline guy or Gold Star?
More of a Skyline guy, but I could definitely crush both.
I'll crush them both. I love Skyline. So have you got any other wrestlers on Skyline?
I got my boy Eddie, who's a ref on it. Carl Anderson, he's a pretty big fan of it. The guy from the OC, he's from Cincy too, so
okay,
that's what makes it even better. But yeah, like a couple of guys have had it before, and I got one of my good buddies. He's like a DJ. He like travels around, and he like had a show in Cincy not too long ago. He was like, "All right, Angelo told me to try Skyline, so I'm here." And so he tried. He's like, "Yo, it was off the chain." I was like,
"So do you ever have a problem people going, that's not chili?" I was like, "It's fucking Skyline. It's Cincinnati chili. That's different than regular chili."
Yeah, it's hard to explain sometimes, but I'm like, look, it's like I had to explain to my girlfriend when I first brought.
It's delicious, Dale.
Just saying,
it's lovely.
Yes, we like it, Dale.
Okay, whatever. Good for you. Now, the referee friend you were talking about, is that the dude that you lost at the tailgate at one point?
That might have been it, yeah.
I thought we were talking about the tailgate.
No. I am only saying, like, because he was like, who he was there with, and his one buddy was with him. That was the DJ guy, right? And
no, he wasn't with us. It was my brother, a couple of his friends, and then like a couple of my buddies from work were there. And
I thought you said something about the referee guy might have been there, and then we never
he was there
that whole day.
No, so like it was funny because like I think I was talking. I forgot who I was.
You lost Eddie the ref. See, I
remembers.
Yeah, I was like looking around, like, yo, where's Eddie at, man?
Eddie the ref.
I look at my brother. My brother didn't even know. I was like, oh no, where's Eddie? Like, and I'm looking, and it's kind of hard, like, to find Eddie because he's short. So I was like, man,
a sea of people too.
Well, I know.
I'm like,
you ain't that short yourself there, so you might miss him with looking over top of him.
Yeah, so like I'm like, man, I'm like, man, it was hard to find him. And then like all of a sudden he was like, "Oh, I just went to the bathroom." I was like, "Oh,
Well,
all right, cool."
The lines are very long in lot
They
1 for the
are.
bathroom.
Oh yeah, lot 1 was. I was like, "Bro, this is crazy." Like lot 1 was fun.
That whole
And
game was fun, dude.
Bengal Jams, you were giving speeches at that point.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
He was hyping the crowd up, man.
He was.
Oh, man.
He was pulling a promo. All right, come on now.
He did.
He did.
I was like, so my brother was standing next to I think his name was Jonathan India.
Yeah.
He was there. So
Second baseman
he was
for
there
the
when I
Reds.
was.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. So I guess he was going after me. And so I guess he told my brother, he was like, great. Now I gotta follow this dude. I was like, man, it was funny. Like he was a cool dude. Like we chopped it up for like a quick second. He was a really cool dude. And it was just, man, that whole experience was just fun, man. Like for me to be able to enjoy it too. Like,
right.
And like, especially at my age now compared to when I first went to a Bengals game, still had curfews and stuff at that point in time. So,
right.
And the night game atmosphere too is just different. Like, was that your first night game? I know you went when you were like a lot younger to a Bengals game, but it was probably an early game or something.
Yeah, that was my first one. That was my first night game in Cincy. So
it's
like
it
different.
was like the whole environment and everything.
Dude, the light show. The light show they do is freaking awesome when it's night games.
Yeah, everybody was because obviously we had Raw the next day, so like people were flying in that Sunday. So like they saw like the light show and they saw the stadium as they were driving from CVG, and they were like, everybody was texting me. It was like, "Yo, are you at the game?" I was like, "Heck yeah, I'm at the game, dog. What you think?" And so like they was like, "Bro, we just saw like the fire, like them lighting the fireworks. We saw the light show. Like it was looking crazy from where they were at."
Well, it's like I was so happy for you, man, because I was like, bro, you don't even know what's about to go down. Because we were chatting back and forth. I was like, "You're gonna be able to make it in for that with and Raw," and you're like, "I'm hoping to." I was even throwing out there trying to like find tickets to help you out. Like,
oh yeah, ended up working good because like we got pretty good seats and it was just cool. Like, man, just
you're
like,
behind us.
The section over there.
Yeah,
it's like
because I missed you a lot one. And I showed up to seats, and I said, "Did Angelo show up?" And they was like, "Oh yeah, he was there for a while." He's like, "He's right back there." I'm like, "Oh hey!" I ran up and, "Hey, what's going on?" So yeah, you had great seats. You're in the best section or the best area in the north end zone there.
Jeff's like,
hey,
I
man,
don't see him. I'm like, you don't see that 6'5" guy right there.
All right,
toward the back of the.
I have been drinking a lot of these. My eyesight isn't that good to begin with. All right, but once you point out your big ass, I found you.
He was just a little bit taller than me, and I'm still salty about that. I tried in those pictures.
Oh yeah, we stood back to back, didn't we?
I tried to do tiptoes in the picture. I was doing everything I could.
So Angelo, I don't know if you noticed this on Twitter today. I put it out there, and I know last time we were on Bengals and Brews, Dan was like, you're going to square up, when you come up to lot one.
Why you keep talking about this? That was a joke.
I want Angelo to kick your ass in the ring. That's what I want. I think that'd be fun. Look, hell, I'll even be your tag team partner. All right, he can go kick both our asses. All right.
No, it's got to at least be 4-on-1.
And
4-on-1. Come on, dog. I ain't got no gas tank for 4-on-1. That's overwhelming force right there.
What about
bro? I'm just going to hide. Like I want to be hiding under the ring, so I ain't gonna.
Look,
real one.
Can we have Greg and we'll just throw Greg at him and we'll just sit in the corner and let you beat the crap out of Greg? Would that work?
Don't give up the whole plan for us, Ice Man. We got to sucker somebody into doing this.
Like, hey, yo, look, it's gonna be 4-on-1 versus AD. Don't worry, we all gonna jump him, and then y'all just hear ding ding, and then y'all are gone, and whoever y'all got to stay in just turns around, and then here I come, boom.
That's it. This is where volunteering Greg for tribute.
Exactly. Greg's a voluntary sacrificial lamb.
Oh man.
I was gonna say, do you guys have a match scheduled for WrestleMania right now?
Yeah, we talked about that while you're watering your dog.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Say it again.
It's me, Tez versus Alpha Academy, Chad Gable and Otis versus Braun Strowman and Ricochet versus the Viking Raiders, Eric and Ivar.
Gotcha, man. Braun Strowman, a little bitch. Now, I might not be able to whoop AD, but Braun Strowman, that'd be light work, man. Bitch. I'll give him one Ric Flair chop. He'd just be like, I'm done.
Hey, man, I will say this. Braun is a big dude.
He's a
big dude.
What? Who's bigger? Who'd you say is bigger?
Omos. Omos is the biggest dude by far.
How is he like as a dude in general? Because I know his character just like he's the big, and that's how it should be booked, honestly. The big dude that's quiet that just whoops ass.
That's how he is.
Like behind the scenes.
Quiet.
big
quiet,
dude that would whoop your ass.
Pretty much. I mean,
it just gives you a stare, and you're like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, I'm like, all right, bro. Kind of let him do his own thing, man. Nah, he's cool though. He's a cool dude. He started in like 2018, 19, I want to say, I believe.
Like wrestling in general?
He came down to NXT. It was like when we were down there, so like he was cool. Like I'm happy for everything that's happening with him, and always like he's always been cool. He's always been a cool dude, man. And like, yeah, he's 7'4" and scary as heck, but at the end of the day, we got history, so like, he's one of my boys for sure.
That doesn't sound fun for me.
Well, first of all, we need to get Angelo his rule of the jungle. All right,
hey, I've been trying. I was trying.
Yeah, forget about this frog splash, but Angelo needs to be ruler of the jungle. So Bengals, Emily Parker, if you're watching this show, this man right here needs to be ruler of the jungle sometime this year. I'm telling you.
Which now I think it's like Bengals PR or whatever is like their account on Twitter. Everyone just needs to blow up Bengals PR.
Yep.
Just blow that up, and like this upcoming season, you need to have Angelo Dawkins as ruler of the jungle.
Yep.
Let's go.
It needs to happen.
I can't believe
I don't know why they wouldn't want you. Like,
right.
Like it just makes sense.
I mean, they had Moxley on, and I love Moxley, but you're a local guy, and you're in WWE.
Oh yeah,
it's the biggest one.
I'll be that'll be fun, man. That's like one.
Now,
of
are you gonna talk shit?
Like, to be ruler.
Like I feel like Moxley, he went off script because he was basically like, Patrick Mahomes is a bitch. I don't know what he said, but he said some stuff.
He said some shit.
I didn't think he he didn't even do the Who Dey chant. That was the whole thing he was there to do. He just cut a little bit of a promo and literally called out Patrick Mahomes. This is when he played the Chiefs. I was like, what the hell are you doing?
I'm like, yeah. I was like, let's go.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you already know I'm gonna talk some trash. You know what I'm saying?
I do know.
That's why we want you. That's why you're our boy. We know.
No, you know I gotta talk trash when I got the mic.
Hell yeah, dude. But I think the frog splash off the top thrown on the Dale would be better.
I don't need to be any part of this. I'm comfortable in my seat, living my life, not being injured, not being hurt. Living my life. Like I'll be like, hey, that's my dude Angelo up there. I don't need to be frog splash. I don't need none of that bullshit.
He's like, hey, you know what, man? Nah. I'm gonna just chill on over here, dog. Just leave me out of it.
I'm just picturing.
Stop thinking about it.
I can't help
you did the other day. You did this the other day. Then you started laughing. You started talking about it and laughing.
It's in my head. That'd be awesome. Who Dey? Bow.
Just be in pain.
I'm like, why you want to see me hurt so bad, Ice? Like,
I love you, Dale.
I thought we were boys. And you just,
He just said, "Yo, bro, I just want to see you in pain, bro."
I just want to see you go through a table one time.
Right? Yes.
Maybe a flaming table.
It was
with
Arrow.
thumbtacks and all that.
Arrow was supposed to go through a table at the Buffalo Bills game, and you and me were going to powerbomb him through it, and he chickened out. He said it.
Well, I didn't want to do that to him. We're not professionals, man. Come on.
You was about to go through a table of Bills Mafia?
Derek was at one Jero. One of the co-hosts of Bengals and Brews. He's going to do it for charity. He's going to do it for charity. And I was like,
don't know who Derek is.
I was like, oh no, for mental health awareness, you want to go through a table at a tailgate. I said that just does not make sense.
Oh yeah, they're there. They're there. So it's funny because MVP and Omos had to go to a Bills game, and MVP saw one of the tailgates, and they went through a table. He was like, "Yo, they really do that here." I was like, "Yeah, that's like their thing."
Dude, we were at Longworth. So I started at Longworth usually before I go down because I get there before Dale and them do. So the Bills game, there was some dude. We're at Longworth down at Bomb Squad West. And some dude set a plastic table up and jumped. The Bengals fan jumped through it himself. I'm like, you're freaking nuts. Like, dude,
Did he go off a bus or anything?
No, just jumped through it. I'm like,
now Bills fans, they go off buses.
Off a bus, I know.
I'm
I'm like, dude, brother, I'm 47. There is no way in hell I'm going through any table at all. I will break every bone in my body. That ain't happening.
And them dudes did that when it was snowing against the Bengals too. I remember it was crazy because like we had a live event that day, and it was ironically in New York. So we were about, I don't know, 2.5, 3 hours away from Buffalo. And so I'm in the locker room, like we're in the locker room, and there's a TV in there, so they had the game on, and I'm in there just watching the game the whole time. And so like I came out talking smack to fans because like there was a couple people in the stands with Buffalo Bills jerseys on, so I kept talking smack to them the whole time.
What was
I was like, it was a great day.
Where were you at when you had the I think you had the chain? Was that Cincinnati? Or you had the chain?
Yeah, it was Cincinnati.
The day after the
okay.
playoff.
All right. Well, because there was a video where you had the chain, and you're flashing out to the camera, and you're talking smack. I thought that was somewhere else other than Cincinnati.
Oh, that was Cincinnati too.
Okay.
That was like backstage. That was when Corey Graves, who's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, was like, "You have not been this has been Angelo Dawkins has been nauseating. You have not been able to, you can't say anything to him right now. He's too busy celebrating the Bengals playoff."
Hell yeah.
I was like, yeah, Graves. Go ahead, dog.
Who's the Chiefs guys? Is it just Corbin? Is there anybody else?
Baron Corbin?
Yeah, is there anybody else besides him that are the big Chiefs nut huggers?
Chiefs nut huggers.
Nah. Corbin's the only one.
He's the only one.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, good, like, because I wouldn't want to deal with that shit after that game. I mean, like, that's straight up. We got cheated. We did not lose. We got cheated.
I was at that game. And so I was at that game. Now, one thing I will say is the Chiefs fans around me were fine. The Chiefs fans on Twitter, they can do this. They all suck. they're obnoxious, man. I'm like the funny thing is, I did a video and I work close to the stadium. So the day after we got Orlando Brown, I drove my truck down there and I videoed the stadium as we driving by, going, "Yeah, we got Orlando Brown!" Woo! Didn't tag Chiefs fans in it at all. Nothing, dude. I had so many Chiefs fans quote tweeting me, commenting. I'm like,
they're obsessed.
I'm like, dude, I didn't say anything to you guys. I didn't say Chiefs.
Yeah.
I didn't say Burrowhead. I didn't say nothing.
Yeah, we got Orlando Brown. Suck it, Chiefs.
Exactly. That's what I should have said.
Yeah, we haven't even said that. It's just like, yo, we got Orlando Brown. We're pumped. And it's like, Chiefs fans, he sucks. He's shit. Y'all suck. It's like,
it's all right.
I know.
It's all right. Let them get let them be on their little high horse. Remember last time they were on their little high horse? What happened?
Yeah, we
It's
did.
gonna be all right.
We did a little bitch slap is what we did. A little Ric Flair chop. Woo!
Feel it. All right,
Mhm.
I'm about to hop off, but I want to ask Docs one more thing here. Since Carolina traded up for their number 1 pick, and it's basically what I've heard is C.J. Stroud or Bryce Young. I kind of think I know who you'd take, but who would you take number 1 for the Panthers?
Man, I gotta go with number 1, Carolina. CJ Stroud. Come on now.
Let's go.
Did you watch the Georgia game? And they should have won that game, by the way.
Oh, God.
Yeah, we should have won that. They definitely should have won that game.
That was brutal.
That was very brutal. All right, Dale. Well, I'll let you go.
Yeah, I'm going to hop off. Love you guys.
I'll see you.
Hey, have a good WrestleMania, Docs.
I'll see you in like 45
Thank
minutes.
you. Thanks for having me on, fam.
Yeah, I'm trying. There we go. Angelo, you still there? You still there, Angelo?
Yep.
All right, cool. Tell everybody about WrestleMania and everything you got going on before I let you go. And I appreciate you coming on.
Oh, thanks for having me. Yeah. So we are heading to one of the biggest shows ever, WrestleMania in Hollywood in about 10 days.
Yes, sir.
April 1st, April 2nd, SoFi Stadium. It's going to be electric, 2-night event, showcase of the Immortals. That's where you etch your name in the history books. That is our Super Bowl. That is our Game 7. That is our World Cup. That is our World Baseball Classic. That is everything that is like the highest of the highest peak. It's that. WrestleMania. Tune in. Your boy is going to be on there, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Me and Tez go into SoFi, avenge that loss for the Bengals. And I'm going to say, Bengals Nation, Who Dey Nation, this is for you after we get the dub because we in Hollywood. I got to pay them back, you know what I'm saying? I got to pay them back because that's what we do, you know what I'm saying? Bengals Nation, we stick together no matter what, whether we on the West Coast, the Midwest, the South, the East, the North, across the globe. I don't even care if we in the moon or Mars. We stick together because Bengals Nation, Who Dey Nation, we are all like this.
Woo! Let's go, baby! Who Dey? Appreciate Angelo Dawkins jumping on. I think I cut him off when he said Who Dey. Hold on, let me wait. Who Dey?
Who Dey?
Who Dey?
Yeah. Thanks for having
Appreciate
me
you,
on,
bro.
fam.
Hey, dude, appreciate you, man. Anytime you want to come on. We're seeing Cincy this year. A couple times, right?
You already know.
All right, bro.
All right, fam.
Sounds good.
Peace.
Who Dey, baby?
Who Dey?
All right, guys. That was awesome. Angelo Dawkins is a great dude. Go watch WrestleMania. We have a Cincinnati boy. He's a Bengals fan. Trust me, if he gets a Bengals orange and black on, he's going to be wearing it. Hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. This is my third podcast. So I think I'm going to be on with Bengals and Brews tonight at 7. We got ladies' night coming on there. So anyway, let's get to the Facebook groups that let me live stream. Of course, I appreciate every single one of them. Like me and Dale going for a record today. All right, we got Who Dey Nation, Who Dey Legion, Radical Reds, Bearcat Records, the Ohio State Bucknuts, the Ice Bar. I think you can follow me on all my social media platforms, all under Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Twitter handle is at Jeff A. Trinipole. TikTok is at Iceman90. I will be pulling off the sound later on tonight, putting on the podcast so you miss any of our boy Angelo Dawkins and Dale. Check it out on Beanpod, Apple iTunes, Spotify, Google, Stitcher Play, pretty much wherever you get your podcast. Please make sure you rate, like, and review. Give me a 5-star review. Leave a comment so more Cincinnati fans can find my podcast. YouTubers, you guys are awesome. I appreciate you guys. I'm at 2,166 subscribers. Dude, seriously, I just had Angelo Dawkins on my show. I was a kid. I loved Hogan. I loved Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. I loved Macho Man Randy Savage. The 90s, I loved the Attitude Era. If you would have told me, You told the 12-year-old me that I would have had a WWE superstar on my podcast, which 12-year-old me would not know what a podcast is. First of all, I said you're crazy. First of all, I said what's a podcast? Second of all, I said you're crazy. This is awesome. This is all because of you guys. Like I said, if nobody watches my show, nobody wants to come on. So again, I appreciate you guys. I do from the bottom of my heart. I do appreciate you guys. Make sure you watch Bengals and Brewers tonight, 7 o'clock. It's ladies' night. We're going to have a lot of fun. Ready? Throw it up. BWO, baby. Bengals World Order. And that's just sports, baby. See ya!
Talked about it yesterday, just that chip on your shoulder. Everyone talking about a neutral AFC Championship game, not even thinking about you guys. How much did that motivate you coming into this?
You better send those refunds.
I'm from the city where they gotta play us. Fuck a coin flip, it's time to pay up. Don't cross the middle, 21 in the cut. We ain't hiding from nobody, run and tell them it's up. I'm from the city where they gotta play us. Fuck a coin flip, it's time to pay up. Don't cross the middle, 21 in the cut. We ain't hiding from nobody, run and tell them it's up. Back-to-back champs, kings of the north with it. Thinking they can hang with us, still ain't jumped out the porch with it. Long bomb to chase every Sunday, watch him go and get it. Double up on him, then we gon' double down on T. Higgins. Then throw Boyd in the mix, now you really iffy. Every Sunday showing boys how to really gritty. They try to shuffle up the game on us, but they ain't icky. Flip the coin, kick the toe, Roger to go and get it. Never know what's gonna happen when Joe drop back. He get shiesty in the pocket, I get shiesty on the track. Nobody on the team, all pro, that's all cap. Most all around team in the NFL, that's all fact. Ain't came across nobody yet that seem like they can hang with us. They said we couldn't be Buffalo, but see how we call they bluff. Underdogs every week, they keep on trying to label us. Put your money on us, even if Vegas don't favor us. No matter what, we really came up, now it's hard to fail. I dare you come across that middle, Von gon' ring your bell. I know we under they skin, them boys built frail. Eli Apple out there chirping like a next tail. You don't want Salmon Trey to come off them ends. Reader clogging up the middle like a big body Benz. Right behind them Logan and Pratt, the turnover twins. Jesse Bates in the backfield just to clean up the loose ends. We just drafted Cam and drafted Hill. Instant gratification every time that they on the field. We can't go back to what we was, cause that's the loser way. It's been hard to throw on us since we picked up a Woozy. It's like win after win, feel like we could really do it. Zach Taylor doing this thing for the city, I give it to him. And I bet Samazi will find a hole if you give it to him. Hayden Hurst don't need a hole, he just plan on running through him. Just hand it off to 28 and let him do the dash. Getting hit by BJ Hill probably feel like a car crash. Every week it seem like Lou digging deeper in his bag. And if the game on the line, all my favorite money match. I'm from the city where they gotta play us. Fuck a coin flip, it's time to pay up. Don't cross the middle, 21 in the cut. And we ain't hiding from nobody, run and tell them it's up. I'm from the city where they gotta play us. Fuck a coin flip, it's time to pay up. Don't cross the middle, 21 in the cut. And we ain't hiding from nobody, run and tell them it's up.